Okay, this is a tutorial for Call CID Call Portal. And the tutorial assumes that you already have an account, so if you do not, you want to click here to sign up for an account. And you have to assure the system that you are not a robot and go ahead and log in. The tutorial also assumes that you have added at least one company name. So here are two companies, and you can add new, can show all companies. It also assumes that you have added at least one campaign and that you have at least one tracking number. Okay, so we're going to come over to the top menu and come down and select all numbers. And there are two tracking numbers in this account, and I can come over to the right side and click on action and edit the number, delete the number, move to round robin, or I can just come over to the left side and click directly on the number. And here are a whole host of settings for the call tracking number. Another awesome feature that has just been added to Call CID is Ivr Settings. And Ivr stands for Interactive Voice Response. And it's a technology that allows the computer to interact with humans through the use of voice. And DTMF. DTMF stands for Dual Tone Multi-Frequency. Like that really means anything. Anyway, it's a signal to the phone company that you generate when you press an ordinary telephone's touch keys. I think you've probably called different companies and a recorded message says if you want to leave a message, press 1, or if you want to do this, press 2, and that's the Ivr. Okay, so you'll come and click on Ivr Settings and click Enable Ivr. And you can select a key. These keys represent a number, and you can choose voicemail or destination number. So we'll start with voicemail. So it'll be press 1 to leave a voice message, and you can enable a transcription, and the message can be saved as an audio file or a voice text. So they'll get a message saying, please leave a message at the beep and press star key when finished. And you can have it sent to your email, so you're going to enter the email address, however many email addresses you want to receive this message. And here is a voice notification email. It's default, and you can have it sent as a text message. And here you would enter the phone number that you want to send the text message to. And there is a voice text message template. And you can write up another message. You can also choose to send it to a destination number, and they would hear the message, press 1 to connect with, and you can select the country, the code, and the destination number. You can also add more keys, which would be more phone numbers, to send these to. Okay, the first feature is a new feature, and it's for text messages. You can enable forward text message, and in an ad or on your website, you can put a message that reads, text this message to this number, and you'll have your call tracking number, and then you would add a phone number to have the text message forwarded to. The next option is call ringtone. You can have a standard ringtone, or you can come down and select a custom ringtone. Okay. The next option is call recording and greeting. and you can elect to record the calls that come in. You can also add a special greeting. Okay, so I can upload my own greeting. Thanks for calling Joe's Pizzeria. Please hold and your message will be forwarded in a moment. Or I can have a standard message. This call may be recorded for training purposes. I can choose to have the message in a male voice or a female voice. And language, I can choose American English, British English, Spanish, French, Italian, or German. The next option is the whisper message, and you would click on whisper message, and you can add your own MP3 or WAV recording, or select call from, and the person would say their name so that the recipient of the call would hear the name of the person who's calling. And the next option is caller ID. You can check off colored name lookup enable. So if this would look up the person's phone number who's calling you, you can show the caller's number on your caller ID, or you can show the tracking number on your caller ID. The next option is voicemail messages. This is pretty cool. You can click on Enable Voicemail Messages. So if the call isn't answered within 15 seconds, it would go to voicemail. They would get a message. Please leave a message at the beep and press star key when you're finished. Now you can elect to have the voice recording sent to you in an email, or you can have it sent to you in a text message. And here you would enter a cell phone number for the messages to come to you. Okay, next option is email alerts. You can receive an email for every call that comes in, or email alert for missed calls or no email. And you can choose an email template, and you want to add your email address here or the email to be sent to a number of people, then you would enter all of the people's email addresses in here. And following that is text message alerts. You can send text message for every call, send a text message for missed calls, or do not send a text message. And you can add or edit a text message template here. And here's tokens. Here's what the message reads. And save your template. That would be true for email alerts as well. Okay, and the last link here is disable number, and you probably don't want to do this. The message reads, disabling this tracking number will permanently release it. This action is immediate and cannot be undone. So we will not do that. These are all the settings that you can use to do your best to control what happens with your tracking number. And that pretty much wraps up this tutorial.